Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's Angie. Yes, I'm vlogging again. Yes, I hope to be consistent. I know I worried a lot of you guys because I deleted all my videos and everything, but nothing bad happened at all. My life is actually even better than before. Where to begin? Basically, I quit my job in April. Yes, I am no longer an employee. I changed my visa. I am now a student in a Japanese language school. My daughter will be 2 years old in September. Everything is going great. The only thing is I hope to visit home. I hope to go back to the United States this year because my daughter still has not met my family. That is the only issue, the only huge issue that I'm we need to go. But I'm a student now. That's mostly what I'm going to be vlogging about, is being a mom in Japan and also a Japanese language student. But I'm also, even though I'm not working for a company anymore, I'm still writing, but I'm going to be doing some freelance projects. Unfortunately, as a writer or editor or working for a publisher like I've done in the past, you do, sign a lot of non-disclosures. So that's why I still can't talk about my job too much, but at least you can see how I'm juggling the three of them, doing my own projects, doing school projects, raising my daughter. So I'm really excited to be back, and I hope you guys join me along for the journey. Okay, so this is my work desk right now. Basically, I need to take the final for this. The school let me skip this level, so I need to pass the final, and I'm actually in this class, which is the second textbook, I guess. So on Tuesday, I'm taking the final for this book, and then on Monday, we have a test for this book. This is my current class. But to get your records all straight and everything, I need to have a grade for these books. Luckily, the teachers are wonderful. They have been letting me send the data, all the work stuff, and they correct everything for me. They're go back, finish the data sets and we'll fix it for you. So I'm okay, cool, that's great. So it's so brutal, guys, so brutal. They are nonstop. Japanese, or at least my Japanese language school, is really, they're so fast paced. They want you to get in, get out. And yeah, I have some students in my class who are trying to take N3 in July, and I'm I can't, I'm not ready. I have a kid, I have to take care of her. I can't study all day. Basically, I use Quizlet as my main study app. I don't really know any other good study apps. Even when I was in grad school, I just did things to taking notes that way. But now I'm hearing a lot about Anki and Quizlet, so I'm using Quizlet now for my kanji. I'm trying to figure out something I can use for grammar. I've been just trying to find practice tests and stuff online. So I'm gonna create my kanji set, and I'll show you how I study kanji. Okay, so basically how I study kanji is just the old-fashioned way. I write it again and again and again and again and again and again until I get it right. In order to save paper, I use the dry erase board, but I do have paper, but this is mainly for in class. And then after that, I use my whiteboard. What I have here is a flashcard. One side has the hiragana on it. Kikoeru kai toka natsu nobori shuri. And what I'll do is I'll see hashite, and then I will write what I think it is on this whiteboard here. I'm gonna mess up just because you guys are watching, but hashite hi hai. So hashite, and then if it's correct, hashite, then I can move on to the next. So I always my problem is not the kanji, my problem is the accuracy of the kanji. So for example, if you write this, It looks like the same, but actually it's not, because this line is longer, but actually the kanji, this line is shorter. So you really have to be careful, and that's why kanji is like a little bit difficult for me, because there's a lot of kanji where, like if you wrote even like this, it needs to come out like that's very important, or it can turn into a whole different kanji. So yeah, I really am meticulous about it and make sure that I practice. Like probably all my practice sets on Quizlet are kanji related, not so much vocab related, because right now vocab is not that so much of a problem for me, but definitely kanji and just being accurate with the stroke order and being accurate with, the proportions and the balance, which is why I'm also working on a exercise workbook so that I can become better at it. But yeah, pretty much almost all my uh, data sets are kanji, 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 more so than vocabulary and grammar points. So let me practice some kanji and I'll come back later. So let's practice together a few. お茶を飲みます。話しましょう。そう。お茶を飲みながら話しましょう。Okay, so I just finished the Kanze Master problem sets, and actually I like this book because it's a completely different format than the Mina no Nihongo. Like this has a lot of multiple choice. So like the answer, like if you know the answer, it's basically there for you. The only problem is that it doesn't go in the same order as Mina no Nihongo. So like, for example, they teach like nani nani mo, nani nani shi, toka, and plus tari tari shimasu. But in Mina no Nihongo, they're not together actually. They're in completely different books. So it's kind of confusing. Fine, like I'm studying Nagara because in this book they teach Nagara together and they teach this one together, mo, shi, mo, and they teach te imasu, te arimasu together. But as you can see in this book, they're so far apart. So that's the one thing about using different systems is they have like their own flows, so it's like really hard. And actually I'm surprised that probably I should have bought in 3 because we are finishing. I've already studied like a lot of these already. Maybe there's only like 5 or so grammar points that I didn't study before, so probably I needed to buy in 3. So yeah, I'm just going to continue and like use this as like a practice and go through all the grammar points I already know. But yeah, probably I should have bought in 3 because I'm finishing up this one. And the same thing happened to me when I bought this kanji book. This one is for N4 and 5, but actually I should have bought N3. I don't know if they have N3 for this book, but I already know all of the kanji in this one. So yeah, it's like finding the perfect book for me is really hard because when you're in between levels. So yeah, I'm not going to push myself. I'm going to end the vlog here. Basically all I got to do is just keep studying, and I'm going to go to school tomorrow, take my test, and then we have the big final on Tuesday, so I'll probably vlog about that on Wednesday, probably how that went, how that was, because they're doing like an interview with it, like basically to make sure you can go to the next level. So thank you guys for tuning in on my first vlog back in such a long time. My daughter is now home, so I'm gonna give her a bath and then I will talk to you guys later.